Hi Amiga fam, thought it'd be fun to unbox some of the new stuff that I've recently received. Some really cool stuff actually. So let's have a quick look. So first up, you probably already saw this in one of my previous videos, but that is a one-stop music shop card. It's an Emu Proteus synthesizer on a card. So that would be quite fun. Some general MIDI action, some kind of wavetable synthesizer, Proteus action. So that one's very, very fun. This one, these are to go in my 2000, by the way, my 2000. This one in what looks like to be quite an old anti-static bag. Is a Macro System VLab 1.3. So I'll be doing some fun digitizing on the 2000, capturing video, doing some cool stuff with it. I'll just make sure that's taped back up. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Right, we're getting more exciting progressively as we go after this one, I think. So this one, I'll pop them both there, is an internal Genlock card for the 2000. You can sense a theme, it's going to be kind of an audiovisual powerhouse, this 2000 kind of vibe, a kind of PAL video powerhouse. This is from my good friend Marvin Jugsmo of 8-Bit Retro Shop. I can't quite get it out of the plastic, but you can kind of see it anyway. So that is a internal Genlock, and it means I can also output color composite out of the 2000 onto like a video VHS recorder. I've got a VHS recorder. So that was cool. I like that it was in the box too, and I like that the box has this little indentation cut out of it. There's the box. Nice Amiga branding. You can tell this video is off the cuff and not scripted. We're getting progressively more exciting, I think. This one is from Linux Jedi. I don't think he built it, but he had one. And it is it's a purple people eater. It's not a people eater, but it is purple. It's a Storm 2K. Let's see if we can get this open without destroying the bag. So it shows you, pop that bit towards the front of the case, and then put the other bit towards the rear, which that's going to give me a lot of comfort, because I've heard some, horror stories, shall we say, from people who installed like things like vampires into their 2000s, got the orientation the wrong way around, and ended up blowing everything up. So I don't want to do that. I've got a Pi 3 A+ to go with that as well. Boom, boom, boom. So there's one more thing for the 2000s. So if you think about it, it's gonna have this synthesizer, general MIDI-ish kind of card. It's gonna have a Genlock, a video digitizer. It's gonna have a Pi Storm, with lots of power. What is the missing ingredient? Especially if you know me, I'm into music and sound. It's a sound card. Now, I already have a beautiful sound card in my A3000 called an AD 516 by Sunrise Industries, and that does 8 channels of audio, 16-bit audio on an 030. Oh, by the way, thanks to Mr. Kolodzinski for sending this one. He had one, I was like, I'll have that. So, this will be going in the 2000, as I said. Haven't opened this. Ooh, oh, it's exciting. And again, it's in nice anti-static. And what have we got? It is oof. I can see the jacks. It's a Prelude. Act Prelude. Hardware designed by Thomas Wenzel, recreated by Alf 24D in 2022. So it's a recreation of one of the Amiga's greatest sound cards, called the Prelude. And this has got an MPEG-IT module on it, so it can decode MPEGs, even if you don't have the fastest CPU. But I'm going to have a fast CPU anyway, but anyhow. So there we go, full AHI, RTG with the pound shop, with the Pi Storm. I wish you could get Pi Storms at the pound shop. I wish you could get things that cost £1 at the pound shop, but you can't anymore. Everything's like £2-3 at the pound shop. The American people will be like, what are you talking about? What's a pound shop? So, you might be thinking that my 3000, my beautiful A3000, is missing out somewhat. But you'd be wrong. Because my A3000, which, you know, has an Ariadne, a Picasso 2, which is a beautiful kind of classic card because it clicks and switches over to RTG. You could be on an ECS screen mode and then switch to RTG and it goes clunk, and then it switches to the new screen mode. I really like that. So, but it's only got an 03025 in, which is okay, which is fine for music production on an Amiga. An 030 is generally fine. You're okay. Apart from maybe 1 or 2 very high-end pieces of software like HD Rec and ProStation Audio. And there's this one piece of software called Aural Synthetica, which really demands a lot of CPU time. But my A3000 has an 030, and this package is from Alan Mark. So I think we know what this is. And I'm going to spend next week installing this because I've got the week off. I'm hoping it's not going to take a week, but if you've ever installed anything in a 3000, you know that she's a picky girl. She has all sorts of stuff going on, jumpers, DMA. This is, ooh, what colour is it? Let's see what colour I got. It looks like a black. It's fine, it's going to be buried anyway. It is a TF 4060. Let the terrible fire out. Magic. With a Rev 1 060 on it, which won't go past 60 megahertz, I think it was. But it's fine. I'm not like one of these let's push our 60s to 100 megahertz kind of people. Because most of the software I want to run, you know, is fine. On an 030, I just like the, oh, there's a little heat sink. I think it's got 256 meg of RAM on it, 128 or 256. So we're happy with that. That is very exciting. TF4060. Yeah. So there we go. So hopefully by the end of this, I will have an A2000 with High Storm, an A2000 with High Storm, a couple of audio cards, Genlock, and a VLab Motion, which apparently does work with the High Storm, okay. And a 3000 with a Picasso 2, AD516, Ariadne, and an 060 in it. I mean, that's you know, when I came back to Amiga in 2018, 2019, I was quite content to just have a machine, you know, an A500 plus, and then a 1200, you know, do my bit of music, but I think I'm seriously in deep now. with like 4 or 5 different machines. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Very, very happy, very excited. Slightly dreading opening up the 3000 and installing everything, but you know, go big or go home. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.